Alrighty. Hello and welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic, lovely dinosaur action. Everybody that could be with me. Perhaps you're sleeping because you're still kind of tired. I certainly was after my extended long weekend, but back at it, grinding up the ladder back towards Mythic on Arena in Explore. But as always, as is usually the case, the list in the description. I would take it to my local game store, to Magic the Gathering Online, which some of you are looking forward to that sometime this week. I'll do a Pioneer League on Magic the Gathering Online, something like that, which I have done before. But tonight is Super G Stampede Dinosaurs with Gishath added in to, well, pack another punch. It's kind of like another Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, which we'll get into exactly why I think that is once I adjust everything. It's all good. It's all good. And I have a new clip for anybody that was in the Discord. I don't know, it might be my best one yet, I think. Oh my goodness. Kind of want to play it right now. Maybe I will. Some of you may have seen it before, but if you haven't,
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic. This is
Ruthless aggression.
What do you mean you've seen this? It's brand new.
Oh my goodness. If the levels on that clip are off a little bit, let me know. But I think I tested it and it seemed pretty good. But combining like three things in one. Back to the Future, when Marty McFly goes there and he's like, hey, I know that one. I'm going to kind of spice it up with some different clips. Chase, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. Yes. Gishath, you guys might think it's overkill. No. It's not overkill. It's always kill. That's what I always have felt about this particular way to play dinosaurs. If you are new, the namesake Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, putting any number of creatures I want onto the battlefield, that's good. That usually means the opponent is dead, because pretty much all the creatures, at least for me, are dinosaurs. Regisaur Alpha, all the dinosaurs have haste. Other dinosaurs, Palani's Hatcher as well. Pretty straightforward. When you do your thing, the opponent is dead, because there is no little tiny creatures, which are good. If I faced off against my more aggressive variation of a dinosaur deck, I would likely lose, because it's a little bit light in that regard. Ooh, painful stuff. Aggro is not too painful though with the sideboard, but you get the idea. Everything is big, so it's always good when you do your thing. Straightforward there, and very stable as well, with Sunken, as always, tapping for 2 mana for a land with an activated ability based on the chosen color. Usually it is green, so 1 Sunken gets me 2 mana. 1 land, 2 mana, and that 2 mana goes towards Castle Garenbrig. If you have 2 Sunkens, it means 4 mana, and then you can tap this to make 6 green. 3 lands in total, 6 mana. Oh, lovely. The opponent can't Thoughtseize away a land. They can't Duress, Fatal Push, Fiery Impulse, Get Lost, any amount of removal. Very stable to get to a big amount ahead of the curve. Sometimes you can get to 8 mana on turn 4. If everything all works out, you cast Ghalta and the opponent is dead in some cases, but that is more magical Christmas land sort of thing. But making 6 with 4 lands, 1 Sunken for 2, maybe 2 more forests, you get your total of 4 plus Castle Garenbrig. You might just play Carnage Tyrant, which is, well, that's pretty good. An opponent can't counter, can't target. What's not to love? And it has a very lovely entrance animation. But getting to the thumbnail sake tonight, yeah, pretty straightforward. Chances are I can easily make the 8 mana needed for Gishath quite easily. I mean, Ghalta Stampede Tyrant is not much of a problem. That has a total mana value of 8. Gishath, total mana value of 8. Thumbs up. And I can sink the 6 green from Castle Garenbrig into this. which is extra efficient. It's basically 6 green, a red, and a white. That's how I read it. Accelerating out a big amount, and then I just have to get one source of red, one source of white. That would happen with Ziatora's Proving Ground. Getting my source of red from this, I might up it a little bit. We'll see how hard it is to get the red and the white for Gishath, but of course this could just be what's put on the battlefield with Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. So I mean, we're pretty good there. Gishath connecting, putting a bunch more dinosaurs out. Oh, but keep in mind, maybe the only thing that Ghalta puts out is Gishath. That wouldn't be so bad, right? I tapped 5, maybe 6 lands. I played something for 8, and then that put this out to attack and connect and get even more dinosaurs. But also, the fantastic thing, when Gishath deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library, put any number of dinosaurs from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom in a random order. Oftentimes, quite a few times, I get flooded. And you guys might not think so, because there's only 20 lands in the list. But it does happen, so if I'm desperately waiting, wanting, looking for some big heavy hitters, at the very least, when Gishath connects, it filters through everything I don't want. Maybe it connects for 7, and I don't see any dinosaur in the top 7. That would be pretty difficult, but hey, at the very least, 7 things that I didn't want are onto the bottom. And I should be drawing something big on the following turn, I would imagine. So this gets me ahead, filters. Oh, I love it. I love it. Just another fantastic dinosaur, and it makes a lot of sense. Some of your guys' dinosaur lists maybe, don't make quite as much sense to have this. You might have a lot of non-dinosaur creatures. It's a very real possibility. The Llanowar Elves, the lovely Bonecrusher Giant, all of that stuff is good. But it means less is put onto the battlefield if you connect and choose to use Gishath. And also, if Gishath connects, you want to maximize the value, the potential. The only creatures, the only dinosaurs that it's going to grab are big and powerful. Literally, there is no other small stuff in here. It's just jam-packed. Kind of like Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. When I do my thing, if I do my thing, it's going to be the best possible thing. Because everything is the best. Everything is the biggest. And it's ruthless. If he lands, it's over. It's a little bit of redundancy chase, I can imagine. Getting to this, connecting, putting a bunch of dinosaurs out. Another way to get a bunch of stuff down, similar to Ghalta in a sense, like I mentioned. They both have a mana value of 8. And by the time I'm ready to potentially cast Gishath, it's not much of a problem. Cavern of Souls could be my source of white. Very reasonable possibility. Then the source of red, coming from Ziatora's Proving Ground, or maybe Sunken Citadel, the second one I choose as white, or I have enough sources of green. The first Sunken is chosen as white. Keep in mind that 2 white can go towards the 2 of any color for Castle Garenbrig's activated ability, as long as I have 2 other green sources. It might be an Overgrown Tomb in a forest. That would still get me those 2 needed for Castle Garenbrig, so very reasonable. If this was a lower cost thing, I would feel a little bit more awkward, a little bit more stress getting to the white or the red. I got enough time. It's good. If Ghalta does her thing, it's over, and then this will make it extra over, or more often over. Ruthless aggression, like that clip said. But yeah, otherwise, Sylvan Scrying, Archdruid's Charm still in there, consistently grabbing me specific lands that I need to make that big mana like I mentioned, and also commune with dinosaurs. It's kind of been an all-star, I gotta say. I play, let's say I have a hand with 1 Sunken Citadel, 1 Commune, and 1 Sylvan Scrying. That doesn't sound too good, but I'm pretty sure it was against Phoenix today. I felt amazing. Sunken Citadel, turn 1, choose green. Turn 2, Boom, it untaps. I use that 1 green from Sunken for Commune, and I find a second Sunken, which I grab and put out. Now all of a sudden I have 2 Sunkens. All I need is 1 Castle Garenbrig, and I'm able to make 6. Whew. Actually, I had a Castle Garenbrig in my hand. It was a Sunken and a Castle. Man, it was... well, the Izzet Phoenix opponent, I'll just say it was all over. They had no chance whatsoever. Oh, look, Sunken Citadel. You can't fire Impulse. You can't Lightning Axe. You can't really do a whole lot. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful. Kind of like the sideboard. I was thinking, the big change tonight. Extinction event back in. Why? Why is this back in? Mono green devotion. I'm already in black for Culling Ritual to take out all small stuff. You guys have faced it. Aggro things, little artifacts. As you get the idea. All those decks, all gone, all the time. Love it, love it. So extinction event, since I'm in black, I might as well add this in. Mono green devotion, boom. I could use Damping Sphere, which I might again, or High Noon, making it so each player can only cast 1 spell a turn. This though, the colors naturally, mono green devotion basically almost strictly has spells, things with an odd mana value. Hey, let them do their thing. I hope that the Ovenwald Oddity, Oddity Horror, the one where they can transform it and then it gives all their creatures +1/+1, trample, and haste. That's how they win. So if they just have a big turn, they play a bunch, and it doesn't all have haste, comes back around to my turn, boom, extinction event. They lose all the elves, Cavalier of Thorns, Old Growth Troll, Outcaster Trailblazer. Whew. I love it. I love it. And with High Noon, costing 1 and a white. I don't have to feel bad mulliganing, trying to get that source of white. For turn 2, I have a couple turns to do this. Oh, first tournament, good. Candidate Master. Ooh. On your way to a Grandmaster, JDX. For anybody that isn't aware, JDX plays chess. I played chess before. I love this though. This definitely is my favorite game. I like to say the best game in the world. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Hey, have a goal in sight. Work towards that goal. Anybody can achieve it. If Tyler 1 can maybe get there in a short amount of time, I think anybody can. Verdant Sun's Avatar, absolutely. That would be quite nice indeed. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, it or other creatures gain life equal to its toughness. A fantastic way to stabilize with Verdant Suns. Cost 7, 5 and 2 green, but this deck, as you guys have seen, it's not hard to get to 7. Absolutely not hard. Whew. 40 life. I feel like Vaultborn Tyrant is probably good enough with the life gain. Basically, it triggers off of every single creature in the deck. But Verdant Suns I've used before. Would. Think about this. Would I like Verdant Suns instead of Gishath? Of course, this is a legendary creature. I could have one of this and 3 Verdant Suns. I don't know. Even if I have 2, I could put both out. I get 2 triggers from Vaultborn, or I simply hold back 1 Gishath. I put 1 out with Ghalta. You don't have to put everything. You get to choose, which is quite nice. Oh, and then maybe they sweep or something, and I still have a Gishath ready and waiting. The second one for the following turn, and oh my goodness. Yeah, hey, JDX and anybody else, as long as you enjoy what you're playing, life's too short to do what you don't like. And I certainly like playing Dinosaurs. My goodness, I say we... 15-minute deck intro. My, oh my. That's almost a world record, I think. But I could, continue going over everything. Well, you get the reasoning and whatnot. You get the idea if you are new. Most of you are not, but just in case, grab your popcorn. Wouldn't be grabbing much popcorn there. You'd probably be walking out of the theater if I kept that hand with just the Cavern of Souls. Okay, that's way better. 2 Sunkens. All I need is Castle Garenbrig. Keep in mind, I could draw a castle. Oh, it's mono green. Oh, I faced a lot of mono green today. But I could draw 1 of 4 castles, 1 of 4 Sylvan Scryings, or 1 of 4 Archdruid's Charms. There's a very good chance of that happening, and well, we'll see. We'll use Commune with Dinosaurs, just in case I get Archdruid's Charm next turn. Well, I don't need another Sunken. It's going to be a forest. But just in case I draw Archdruid's Charm next turn, I'd be spending 3. I could skip over Commune if I get Archdruids coming up. Might as well take the opportunity while I have one to dig, see what I get, and oh, featured match of the year. Oh, that is good. That does sound quite interesting. Checkmating with a pawn. Whew. Hopefully, yeah, you got some video of that. That's nice. I assume it is video if it is going to be a featured match or is played online. Very nice. Oh. Okay, well, I mean, we're not dead yet, no. But we're pretty much dead. Thought you were cheating. Oh, that makes it even better. Commune, of course, we're going to dig for Castle Garenbrig. There we go. Fire it up. But of course, we will be dying next turn. There's almost no realm that we're going to survive the dump. The absolute dump that this mono green devotion opponent is going to do. Storm the Festival, and then Nykthos is going to untap with Cure, and well, we'll see. We'll see. Oh boy. Oh look, they got another Nykthos with Cavalier of Thorns. I've never seen that before. Oh, what is... Oh my goodness. As someone new might think this mono green opponent is cheating. But it's just the normal rough thing. As you can see, not everybody has haste, so that's nice, I guess. 5 ways, how's it going? Hopefully all is well with you. All is not so well with me, but that tends to be the case. I mean, we'll wait and see if they get the Ulvenwald guy, the one I was telling you about. I'll showcase it and then we'll concede, because well, they got a lot of Storm the Festivals. Oh my. Yeah. Tap Nykthos to make 17. Oh boy. Oh, not. They spend 5 of the 17. They only have 12. What is going to happen, man? I don't know. They only have 13 now. The other Cavalier of Thorns got them a forest. This is... oh boy. Oh, they played Polychronos. They can only transform Polychronos the turn they play it. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, could be better. Could be better. The smash... Oh, everyone is here. Yes, I know. I might break the all-time concurrent viewers record. Something like that. Or maybe they get a third. Oh, okay. Okay, well, yeah. We get the drill. We get the drill. Oh, you have to wear a suit. Oh, my goodness. I imagine as the memes go, wearing a suit to chess is a little bit different than Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments or, Magic the Gathering tournaments, presentability standards and whatnot. Slightly different levels, I hear. I've never been to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, but I have heard tell of well, the standards are not as high as a chess tournament. But Extinction Event, like I said, boom. We trim Gishath. It's kind of like the extra really good thing. Keep in the namesake, Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant. This out of there, Extinction Event in. It doesn't get much more straightforward than that. Wear a suit. I don't know. 5 ways. I might wear a suit to play Magic. people will think, what's this guy on? And then I'll slap down a dinosaur playmat and I'll say I'm playing dinosaurs and nobody will take me seriously, and then I'll beat him up. I wouldn't be beating him up much with this hand. It could work. It really would work. You know what? Let's do it. I'll show you some stuff. Turn 1, commune with dinosaurs. Boom, we're going to grab a land. Oh, look, it's Sunken Citadel. Next turn we play Sunken. The second commune searches for the third land, hoping it's Castle Garenbrig, and pack a punch. I have a hunch. I hope. Oh, look. Oh, my goodness. Who would... Hashtag pre-recorded. I've never done that before. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, yes. Throw me a like. Yeah, I'll need everything. Claws up. Take a big bite out of that like button. And at the very least, I said exactly what would happen. And now you're watching it. I'm able to make 7 on turn 4. Is that going to be fast enough? We're going to definitely try to target Kiora, put a stop at the end of my turn there. I guess I am kind of blocking it. But all is not lost. Or we just smack them with Tyrranax Rex if we feel maybe they won't be as super explosive. Yeah. Okay. Not too bad. I imagine Polychronos and the Old Growth Troll are going to block the Tyrranax Rex that I play, but we'll find out. Oh, Ghalta, okay. This could be good, could be deadly. Do I want to attack Kiora? Again, I'm sure they're going to double block, but hey, Polychronos is gone. Maybe this is going to help, reducing the overall devotion, and then perhaps, if I draw land that enters untapped next turn, they would die. Definitely Polychronos. That I don't like that guy getting big. Get him out of there. Yeah. Okay. They don't have a Nykthos. They don't have a Sunken Citadel. We might be able to do this. This is very, very good indeed. Now they haven't played a land for the turn. Even if they do play a Nykthos, they won't be able to tap it. Okay, no. Hey, you can't tap it. You're all tapped out. You can only untap one land. Beautiful. Okay, land untapped, they're dead. Let's go. Oh boy. Cross your fingers. They could be dead. Oh. Pay 2 life. I'll wait to play Ghalta. See you later. Oh, smoked.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic. This is
Ruthless aggression.
What do you mean you've seen this? It's brand new.
Phew. That was good. I don't know. I combined like 3 things. I think for anybody that isn't aware, that didn't see me play it at the start, that's from Back to the Future. And, well, a lot of you know what's about to happen. You know Ruthless Aggression and the hams. Yeah. I love the editing, combining clips. And when I saw they were pointing at a TV, I knew what I had to do. Kind of putting it into it as if they were watching it. The Simpsons. I know you've seen this Ruthless Aggression. Welcome to Jurassic Park, absolutely. But yeah, what I'm hoping to do down the line is press a hotkey and the stream itself goes into that TV as it continues to play. Marty McFly points as if Marty McFly is watching me do my thing, and then that happens. You can tie a hotkey to do multiple things at once, but that's a good start. I love it. Spice things up a little bit. I should have made more coffee. My. Okay, well. We were fast enough and deadly enough without Extinction Event, which is good, but Extinction Event could catch this opponent off guard, perhaps. I hope. Or we just do that again. We hope they stumble a little bit. It's kind of like Rakdos Vampires. Sometimes they get the Vein Ripper on turn 3 with Sorin Imperious Bloodlord's ability. -3, put a vampire from your hand onto the battlefield. That's rough, but often enough I think they don't do that. And then sometimes Mono Green Devotion doesn't barf a lot of stuff, as they didn't, or they are just a little bit slow getting started. So, boom. That's where you'll get in. That's where you'll get those wins. And I think this could be good. We got a Castle Garenbrig to... Oh, yeah. The Leyline of the Guild Pact is going to be... Oh, there we go. We got all the mana we need. Beautiful. We'll be able to Extinction Event turn 3 after we play Castle Garenbrig. We're going to search for a Sunken, put it out. Boom. We have Aggro. Oh. I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah. We just have to hope. No Ulvenwald Oddity. Now, oftentimes with Mono Green Devotion, they don't have a whole lot of the Ulvenwald Oddity. At least the list that I've seen, it's 1 or 2 copies. They have so much draw that there's a good chance they'll get to it with all that draw. A good chance to see it. But there's also a chance of not seeing it. I'm pretty sure there isn't a playset, so we might have a chance here. Oh boy. Alright. Here goes nothing. Nykthos? Hopefully it's not Nykthos. If it continues to not be Nykthos, that would be very good for us. But again, I kind of, in a sense, hope that they barf a lot. Oh, okay. Oh boy. No Ulvenwald Oddity. Don't do it. Don't do it. Old Growth Troll. Good. One more thing that goes away permanently. Keep in mind, Extinction Event exiles those creatures. So Old Growth Troll can't come back to enchant a land to have that land tap for more mana, and oh boy, oh boy. Alright, alright. I just have to hope that... I mean, I could use Archdruid's Charm now, just get the Sunken Citadel out, perhaps. Oh, but playing another Leyline of the Guild Pact, that might do it. Now they have 18 Devotion and... oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, as long as it's not an Ulvenwald Oddity, this might be okay. At the moment, we will only be hit possibly by the Outcaster, Trailblazer, and Polychronos, but they do have Lair of... Oh, okay. Okay. Well, they did their thing, and they got haste with everybody. But if it wasn't quite as explosive, you can imagine only potentially being hit by 8 with the Trailblazer and the Polychronos. Taking me down to 12, they have a bunch of creatures out. Boom, Extinction Event. Off of the Sunken that I grabbed with Archdruids, they lose all their creatures. Well, we still might have just died from... Well, I would have died from Lair of the Hydra, sadly. We got him once. And we have a game plan for it. Yeah. Can't win them all. It is a fantastic deck and certainly draws a lot of stuff. Oh, the real test of skill. Command. Oh, I know. A lot of people do that. Spell Table, I believe. Various programs that you can play Commander either digitally or with a webcam. But I really have to look into that when I get a chance. Hopefully it's not Mono Green Devotion twice in a row, though. That'd be pretty rough. Eh, we know we can get the job done. I'm getting a drink. Don't go anywhere. I definitely could. I could stream just about anything, kind of like I've done in the past when I walk out and about, give little updates. I'm definitely happy to do so. All right, I'm back. What do we get? Oh, if it was 2 lands, I'd keep it absolutely. With the Sunken, going with Sylvan Scrying. Big time. Commander is fun. Absolutely. I still think it would be very hard to make a Commander deck with all the potential choices, but it's not a hard choice to keep that hand. Sunken Castle and 2 Communes, we should be almost guaranteed to get what we need to get. Poke Catch, though, I should check that out. Well, I'm gonna be showing a lot of opponents a bad time, I guess. A good time for me. It's time to show them a good time. Oh, deadly, ruthless. We'll grab a land, Cavern of Souls. We need lands eventually. Yeah, hopefully Commune next turn digs for another Sunken. We'll try it unless there is an Archdruid's Charm move. This could be Rakdos Vampires, unfortunately. I did hear that. Commander, well, it's almost as if Commander, well, it's like every set has Commander cards. That's what I'm getting at. Commander focus cards that do damage to all players, and I don't know. It is the most popular format, so it does seem reasonable that they would cater to it. But now we'll just set up. We'll get a Gishath, Ghalta. Cross your fingers, cross your claws that they don't have a Thoughtseize, because if they don't do anything with my hand, they are dead next turn. They're dead next turn. Oh boy. They got it. Darn. That's too bad. But yes, definitely drawing your entire deck with Shuko, and sadly it didn't happen. They dodged a big bullet. I was actually thinking I should just get Tyrranax Rex down, but I wanted to do my best. I actually like Vaultborn Tyrant, maybe, while I will draw closer into the lovely Ghalta. Again, Archdruid's Charm could grab it, possibly. Now we'll see. Hopefully this opponent doesn't assemble the tree combo that they have, Agatha's Soul Cauldron. If it exiles Tree of Perdition, they make it so their creature can make us have life equal to their toughness, and well, we might be seeing a Vein Ripper. Hopefully not. This could be rough. But yeah, definitely the Nadu in Modern Horizons 3. Oh boy, not fun. However, you know what is also quite fun? Seeing what they do with Vaultborn Tyrant. We're going to take out Vein Ripper. Maybe. Okay, I like that. 6-2. Oh, not quite. They're going to copy Vein Ripper, which is not super fun. So we pretty much have to use Archdruids to take a reflection. 6. 1, 2, 3. Or just Palani's Hatcher, really. Bunch of blockers. I kind of like a bunch of blockers. It's going to be rough either way. That certainly could be it. Nuts. The Thoughtseize. The Thoughtseize got me. hit for 12, but the Blood Tithe Harvesters sadly sacrificed them. Oh, what are they do? Oh, okay, they're learning. No, they're not. Don't attack with them. Attack with them. Do it. Oh. They know what's up. We are dead from the doubled up triggers of the Blood Tithe Harvester, losing me 8 right here. Well, more than 8, but yeah, that's too bad. And then the other, you get the idea. Oh, so close. Do I want Leyline of Sanctity? I kind of wish I had Leyline of Sanctity. Oh. It is pretty interesting, JDX, I must say. Modern got ruined pretty... Well, I don't know if I would say ruined. I'm not scared to even bring in these dinosaurs. I know how crazy it is. I would just do my best to prepare for some of the painful stuff. Kind of as it is painful here, but pick your poison. There you go. Gishath out. Thumbs up. Extinction event could be quite nice. I think pick your poison is going to be enough. If the Vein Ripper is gone, no, that's basically it. That's pretty much the big hurdle to jump through. If they didn't have Vein Ripper that previous game, they wouldn't have been doing a whole heck of a lot, and we won't with that hand. Or that hand. Or hopefully this one coming up. Okay, that is a reasonably better. Again, hoping no Thoughtseize, but you know how it is. A fact of life. That could be their turn 1 play. Definitely commune. Of course, I had nothing else to do but commune with dinosaurs. As long as they don't cast Thoughtseize on the... Okay, they do. Okay, fine. Well, Leyline of Sanctity is quite fantastic. Turning off... Oh, they're silly. They're... well, they goofed up. They goofed up big time. They could have taken out Sylvan Scrying, and I wouldn't have gotten to the 3rd land. They messed up. Pretty simple. I might not have drawn my 3rd land, so I would have been held off again and again and again. I love it when opponents make a mistake and they get rid of the wrong thing. That's what it's all about. Ugh. Oh, so many slots. So many slots. Negative Soul Cauldron, just get it out of there. You know what? I like that. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact. How about you sacrifice that? Poof. And then your whole game plan just goes away. I like it. I like it a lot, especially with that Sunken. Now all of a sudden, oh look, I can play any creature in the deck that I draw. Oh shucks, what you gonna do? Oh man, your mana screwed. Oh man, that hurts so bad. We'll leave that Castle Garenbrig in my hand just in case they have another Thoughtseize, and we make them take 2 for nothing. I like that a lot. Modal spells as well. Yes, very, very nice. I don't feel bad about that opponent. Yeah. That's what you get for all those Thoughtseizes. Yeah. Persevere, stay positive. You never know. You might almost get there, then the opponent stops you and you lose in game 1. But then you come back in that sort of way in game 2, and now all of a sudden we're in for a fight. But we wouldn't be fighting much if we kept that. Maybe if I had 2 lands, Castle Garenbrig enters untapped, and we don't have a potentially chance to go with Commune now. Oh, so much better. Absolutely. 4 lands, 2 Castle Garenbrigs. I think we're off to the races. But yeah, that Thoughtseize did hurt quite a bit. This hand is going to hurt quite a bit more. Better. Yeah, hopefully a pick your poison. Well, okay, not quite. Cross your fingers, it isn't the turn 3 Vein Ripper. You know, like I said, it doesn't happen all the time. Good. Fable? Hey. Oh, look. I got a bunch of lands. Eventually, I will make 6 on turn 5 at this rate. There's no way they can stop me from getting to 6 mana on turn 5. That's alright. I got lots of big creatures coming up. You can't get rid of all of them. I like it. Hey, another sunk. Well, the first sunken. That's alright. Now all of a sudden, Carnage Tyrant on turn 4. That might be good enough. But your wife playing chess, that does sound good. Families that play the same game together, I think that is fantastic. Even chess taking a little bit more thought and skill, certainly, than some board games. Not that some. Oh, okay, rough. Where's the pick your poison when you need it? But not that some board games don't take a lot of skill. But chess, definitely. That would be fun. Or not fun. Perhaps two people are very competitive and chess kind of brings that out roughly. Do I want to take it? No, I mean, basically dead either way. We take 4 from 2 creatures dying down to 3 and bing, bing. If we get pick your poison, we might be able to get them. Perhaps. Pick your poison is basically our only way out at this point. Pick your poison, you can do it. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, you did your thing. Maybe I have to dust off that Ley Line of Sanctity. This opponent would not have been doing a whole lot. They would have been doing less. That Vein Ripper wouldn't have been able to do what it did right there. No. We had a plan, and it didn't quite happen. But it will happen. Just not then. I'm drinking Gatorade Glacier Cherry, Gatorade Zero. If anybody's wondering. Good stuff. Get the electrolytes up. The white mana producers, so that either is going to come from Cavern of Souls, naming Dinosaur for Gishath. A Sunken Citadel could be chosen as white. And that's about it. Or Ghalta Stampede Tyrant just simply puts out Gishath. And, it's quite a few turns until I need that source of white. So I feel we should be quite safe. I should be able to plan and get to some source of white by the time I get to wanting to cast Gishath. I'd be surprised if I wasn't able to. I see it in my hand, things are going that way, and boom. Love it. We'll get that Sunken Citadel. I feel pretty safe. Maybe, Thoughtseize would have gotten rid of Archdruids. Possibly. Could be Mono Black Waste not. But let's set it up. Go slightly slower. Archdruids to grab a second Sunken. It's going to be quite deadly if I draw a second Sunken. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Okay, well, we'll get rid of the hasty creatures. I was going to be playing one of the big things coming up. Nice. Nice indeed. Now, the question becomes, Archdruids to grab Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, maybe. Hopefully it's not back-to-back go blanks. Oh, I'm going to unload on this person. Watch out. I might dust off Ley Line of Sanctity because that'd be pretty painful. We're going to do that. Eventually, we will get to 8 for Ghalta. Next turn, with the Overgrown Tomb, I get to 7. We're going to draw into another land. I feel quite nice about this. Just set up, get ready. We got a fantastic blocker. We gain 1 life. We gain 3, but we lose 2, and technically we're up by 1. As long as it's not an exile-based removal. We get Vaultborn. Okay, it's exile-based removal. But we're not dead yet. We're at a pretty healthy 17 down to 13. That's alright. Pretty good. Oh, We could play Ghalta. Do I like to play Ghalta? That is the question. You know what? Let's do it. Go big. Go home. They only have 1 black mana. They can't go Sheoldred's Edict to get rid of either of these. No. Yeah, you only have 1. Oh, if you're going to fatal push a creature that costs 8, you're not. You're probably going to die. Now, if there is another extinction event, keep in mind, Ghalta is even. Tyrranax Rex is odd, so I would only lose one of those 2 creatures. It's not going to be a complete blowout. And then Commune just digs and plays whatever I want next turn. Very nice indeed. Yeah, let's get rid of Tyrranax Rex. Now, would it have been better to get rid of Ghalta? That is the real question. They could have removal for 2. Could have been a slight oopsie, but I want to get rid of Sheoldred. I feel like getting rid of her. Just done. Don't even think about it. Oh. All right, Commune with Dinosaurs. Let's dig and see what a Vaultborn Tyrant. And there you go. That's what I'm doing. And now all of a sudden it's back to being quite stable indeed. All right. Liliana is only 1. Can't even -2 to make me sacrifice Vaultborn. But if they could, that would trigger Vaultborn Tyrant's ability, and then, well, I would just get another copy, a token copy. Gain 3 life, draw another card when the copy enters. So that's alright. Another extinction event, not so much. As long as I get another trigger off of Vault, yeah, okay. I like that. I think they're mostly done for at this point. Oh, Archdruid's Charm. Man, that is good too. Trying to see if I would have enough playing readers. Oh, you know what? Let's get some card draw. I think I could draw another land that enters untapped, getting me my 3rd source of green for Archdruids. Might be all right. Oh, there it is. There it is, folks. Gonna take out Liliana of the Veil quite easily. Nicely just send the Vaultborn Tyrant towards there. They don't have enough to, well, 2 would still continue through if one of their creatures, the 4/4s, blocked, and now we should be alright. Hopefully it's not extinction. Okay, just Sheoldred. No, they're still dead. Big time dead. This has to be mono black waste, not. I'd be. Okay. Well, we'll just search for. You know what? We're gonna kill Sheoldred. That's what we're gonna do. Surprise! Oh, you went duress for nothing. That's a pretty good worst case scenario. We just use it up and Sheoldred is gone. I love it when that happens. It is nice to have some... well, it's nice to not draw land, but hey, there you go. Ruthless aggression? Just Vaultborn Tyrant. Played a little bit safe. I might appreciate the haste provided by Regisaur Alpha down the line. I think Reckoner Bankbuster would have blocked Regisaur Alpha. Would have been crewed by Gisa, however you pronounce it. Save the Regisaur. You know, I didn't need the land. I thought maybe they would have another duress, perhaps the Thoughtseize, and then we would have another gotcha moment. Oh, there you go. That is why. Oh, it is good to keep up, but that is why you keep it up, because you could draw another, and now the first one gives the second one haste, and that is what you want. Now we get to attack with everybody. Kill him. Oh, darn. Darn, the fatal push. Oh, it hurts. Hurts so bad. Some of their stuff has to block. That is certainly a lot of zombies, I hope. We should still be okay. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we will die. We're at a full 20 health. You know, that's... feels alright. We have another Vaultborn Tyrant as well, so also quite good. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15. Oh, maybe they have an extinction event or something. Oh, no, it went away. Gisa. Wasn't it? Oh, and the Thoughtseize. Oh, don't. Oh, man. Oh, that to kill themselves. Yes, because they knew they would be dead.
Bazinga!
I was thinking about that, Commander Crane. Absolutely. Well, unfortunately, they didn't see that. With the zombies keeping... if they kept her alive, giving the other zombies +1/+1. Yeah. Well, hey, I beat him. I'll take it. Ruthless aggression, persevering through Go Blank, Extinction Event, Shieldred, Duress, 2 Shieldreds. That is extra crazy. And a Liliana. Oh, throwing everything at me. And they still couldn't do it. Okay, yes. Always the sneaky bank buster. That does catch me off guard every now and again. Vehicles accounting for that. Kind of like Manlands. You think everything's all good and you miss that Hive of the Eye Tyrant or Lair of the Hydra, and it's a oof. It's an oof. Yeah, okay. Culling Ritual, maybe. Could be alright. Gishath, yeah, you know what? You know what? We're going big. We're going home. We're keeping everything the same. Even though Culling Ritual could be quite devastating, because I do suspect this is mono black, waste not discard. Oh, well, there's an instant keep if I've ever seen one. Again, a starting hand with 2 Sunken Citadels. Oh, and it's... They didn't play Thoughtseize on turn 1. This is unheard of. It's unheard of. That's good for us. Oh, yeah. All right. Hopefully no Demolition Field or Field of Ruin, but if they don't wise up, Go Blank is fine at this point. Keep in mind, next turn a Forest, Archdruids to grab Castle, I make 7. I could get rid of Overgrown Tomb. You know what? We'll get rid of Gishath. I want to maintain Regisaur Alpha, the haste potential. No Gishath and Carnage Tyrant. We're going to jump over Carnage Tyrant. We're going to be able to make 7 with everything that's out. Technically, I could make 8. If I drew Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, they would be dead-ish. Okay, no, not too bad. Not the worst thing. Do I want multiple blockers, 3-in-1 with Palani's Hatcher, or Regisaur? Yeah. Or I just get rid of that Overgrown Tomb again. Actually, I'm kind of like that. Maintain the creatures. Maintain the creatures. Sometimes I forget the fact that I'll possibly draw into a land or a Sylvan Scrying, and we'll get there. So I can maintain a good aggressive hand. Get the job done. Going to take out Liliana of the Veil quite nicely coming up here, and I could just draw land. Oh, look. There we go. Beautiful stuff indeed. Now she dies. Oh, I love it. Phew. We got the Cavern. Getting the source of red for Regisaurs or Palani's, so we're going to lose Cavern. Perhaps. They probably want to get rid of Tyrranax Rex, I would think. Oh, Aglazotz is not quite going to do it. Regisaur Alpha might as well. Palani's Hatcher possibly a little bit better. It would crack an egg. I wouldn't attack with it. But it has a decent chance of cracking both eggs. That's what I'm getting at. Okay. It's looking all right. Are they going to pay 6 for Tyrranax Rex? Removal for 2. They can pay the board. Oh, really?
It's a trap!
Okay. If somebody wants to pay 6 to kill Tyrranax Rex, that's fine by me. Absolutely. 5-3. Palani's Hatcher is a little bit better aggression. Palani's has 5 power. It hatches an egg for 3. That's 8 power attacking instead of Regisaur Alpha's 7. 4-4 and a 3-3. 5. You get the idea. There you go. There you go. That's what it's all about. Oh, shucks.
Ruthless aggression!
Oh, perfect. Yeah. That's why you definitely want to use the package. Hasty aggression. It doesn't always happen that I combine both, but when you do, you just keep up the lovely pressure. 4 is not enough for me, and some of you guys might find that 4 is not enough. The 4 Regisaur or only the 4 Palani's Hatcher. Oh, it's all about being ruthless. Oh, no. I wouldn't leave home without it. What is better? It is the whole entire way that I win in a lot of cases. The opponent having a sweeper for the next turn. But because I've got 8 chances, 8 things that give everybody haste. You know, I get one of them down with Ghalta. Everybody is able to attack that turn and boom, dead. Surprise. Now I could sprinkle in a 9th or a 10th option for haste. This seems good enough. Surak and Goreclaw from March of the Machine. A couple others. Samut, the Tested. Some Planeswalkers. The Samut Planeswalker, the uncommon from War of the Spark, gives all your creatures haste, so it's also something. But I think if I was going to give everybody haste above and beyond what I have here, I'd just keep it a creature. Ooh, I got a good feeling. Watch it be Thoughtseize to get rid of Commune, but Sunken to start, choosing green. Yeah, probably grab a Castle Garenbrig or another Sunken, draw into a Sylvan Scrying, Archdruid's Charm. It's going to be pretty rough to make the 3 green for Archdruid. Okay, mono-white humans. This could be a little bit problematic, not super duper. Oh, look what we got. Oh boy, we're getting there. It still might be too little too late with an aggressive deck like this, but I have Culling Ritual, which should be quite devastating for them, as long as they don't play you-know-who. Turn 4 Carnage Tyrant is working out. It's got to be too little too late, maybe. If they were on the play, we would definitely be done for. 100%. It's about the best we can do. They could play another Copper Code Vanguard, or they could play Brave the Elements. I wouldn't be able to block anybody, and then I'm dead. So, we'll see what happens. No Brave the Elements. Don't do it. Huh. Oh, well. Block Adeline. I want to stop myself taking 8. Okay. Would Palani's Hatcher save us? Potentially. Having multiple blockers. 3. No, it wouldn't. Unfortunately. Nuts. It's not like I have nothing for this. Culling Ritual, boom. Gishath out. Super simple. Now, I don't know. I kind of like Extinction Event, although a lot of humans are either odd or even. A lot of stuff at 1, a lot of stuff at 2. Taking out half of their creatures probably wouldn't do a whole lot. It would still likely mean we're dead. Culling Ritual, though, is potentially mostly one-sided. That's absolutely amazing. All we need is Culling Ritual, and we're off to the races. Yeah, I like it. Commune with Dinosaurs, yeah. We'll see what we get. See if our draw next turn changes what Commune might want to grab. Of course, we're going to be playing Archdruids on turn 3, so we'll use it now. We're going to have enough mana, I suspect, quite easily. Might as well grab a creature. Able to make 7. Yeah. We can play Vaultborn or Tyrranax Rex, so there you go. Hopefully I didn't have to pass a Culling Ritual to the Oh, I did. Commune sadly can't grab Culling Ritual, and now it's going, well, a little bit downhill. I could draw it, and they don't have a Thalia to increase the cost of non-creature spells by 1, making Culling Ritual cost 5. If we draw Culling Ritual, well, next turn, that might be alright. I mean, it's a decent chunk of damage. Culling Ritual, you can do it. But definitely that Sunken. Oh, feeling good about that. Does Vaultborn Tyrant stabilize enough is the real question. I don't think it will. Culling Ritual stabilizes because then they have nothing. Ooh, okay. 2 Vaultborn Tyrants. I kind of like that. Now, might Palani's Hatcher have been a little bit better? Well, it's kind of like I negate one of those creatures that cost 3. Okay, now that tends to do it. Ooh. Rough stuff. Well, technically, kind of in a sense, I did lose because Commune with Dinosaurs had to put Cavern to the bottom. Of course, there's no way to know. Commune with Dinosaurs could have dug deep, got closer to the Culling Ritual. I might not have put it to the bottom, and Commune could have just as easily saved me by getting me to that first Culling Ritual and smoking them. We had a thing that would have done the trick, but sometimes you don't get a thing that would do the trick in time. At least you know you have something that would pretty nicely smoke them. Smoke them good. Oh, a lot of stuff. It's quite surprising to see mono-white humans. Been a long time. Weeks, probably. Might have actually been a month or so. Maybe not a month, but a few weeks. Certainly not very popular. Not as popular as it used to be. Freddy Nature Spirit. Lovely hand. Of course, 2 Gishaths. Not the best thing in the world, but if both are put out with Ghalta, triggering Vaultborn Tyrant twice, or you put one out, you save one for later. Pretty good. Pretty good. Might be mono green devotion. It certainly seems to be the case with these bear these bear sleeves. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, with that hands. Lovely stuff. Commune, 100%. Play that. Search for a Sunken. The opponent's chances might sink. If we get Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, maybe I'll be fast enough. They didn't get Leyline of the Guild Pack, so... Oh, yeah, a bunch of elves. I like these... Oh, I almost didn't play Sunken on turn 2. That would have been a major oopsie. I don't have anything to play for 2 mana. Sunken had to enter right then and there. Castle next turn, I have a forest to help Castle enter untapped, and Archdruids to grab the second Sunken, put it out. Overgrown Tomb to make the 8th mana. Oh boy. Oh boy. I could draw Ghalta next turn or the turn. Oh boy. Oh.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
They're about to be the most dead they've ever been dead. They had a slow start. It certainly seems like it's going to be too slow. Too slow. Two Gishath. No, like I said, just put one out. I can't wait. Jurassic Park. This is Jurassic World.
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
Nice. Defiler of Vigor. That does some stuff. No, this is some stuff. If you're gonna do stuff, make it the biggest, the baddest stuff ever. Oh, surprise! I think they might be dead. Just a hunch, just a slight hunch, just a little bit. And look at that entrance animation. Oh my goodness, yeah. Boom, and Boom is right. Hey, that's all right. I know, Chase. Verdant, but, well, I don't know, it's hard to say. Gishath, chances are, maybe when it connects, if it connects, I don't really need all those extra dinosaurs, but I maybe want those dinosaurs. Instead of the extra life, yeah, the question becomes, do I need the extra life from Verdant Sun's avatar whenever a creature enters gaining life equal to its toughness? Do I need that in more situations than Gishath? Which one do I want more? And it gets to thinking about it quite a bit. However, the extinction event, like I said, well, we didn't exactly need Gishath to win, but Gishath, if it was 2 extinction events, that would have been a lot less power put out. It would have been just 12, 8. They still probably would have conceded, but with Gishath, they definitely conceded. Perhaps they could have popped off next turn without having Gishath as an extra body, and we'll never know. Two of each? Yeah, I could see that. Red Rain, how's it going? Glad you love the stream. I certainly love putting it on and putting the pain to Mono Green Devotion as much as possible, but yeah, I'll try everything, and I've been thinking of doing a stream where you guys give suggestions, but it's kind of like well, it's not so much of a joke. I've tried likely everything that any of you guys could suggest. Sometimes I am still surprised, but having done this for so many years, I've had the time to try stuff. Unfortunately, they got the ley line of the Guild Pact start immediately. They have lots of devotion. 5. If they get Nykthos, they can... Okay, it is just a Sunken. That's not too bad. They could have made 4, but they could also have Nykthos in their hand. This is a lovely hand to start. I mean, turn 2, we grab the second Sunken, play it. On turn 3, we choose black just for extinction event, and, well, we'll see. We'll see. And we play a creature that costs 7. Okay, that's pretty good. Titan of Industry. Oh, Gold Vein Hydra. That is also problematic. I've used Gold Vein Hydra before. Quite nice. Could be nice if I go Extinction Event. All those creatures at the moment, again, Odd, Defiler of Vigor, odd. Ooh, this might be it. Oh, yeah. This is why I've used Extinction Event. Why I wanted to use Extinction Event. Oh gee. And I'm not going to mess this up. You guys might remember I messed it up before. And, phew, I hope I saved myself. Maybe I did. And we're about to find out. Okay, Lair of the Hydra can become 3 power. That's not too bad. We go down to 3. We play somebody next turn. Actually, we kill him next turn. That's what we do. That's what we do. Oh, you're too slow. Oh, that's so, it feels so good. Yeah, you just have to survive. Extinction Event did exactly what I said. Mono Green Devotion, all their stuff usually, mostly, is odd. And then poof, their chances evaporated. Just like that. And you attack with the dinosaur eggs to send a message.
Don't push it. Don't push it. I'll give you a war you won't believe.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, I think Extinction Event, maybe it's the most right for me. I get a couple turns to get the Source of Black. As you guys saw, the second Sunken chosen as black. Pretty straightforward right there. It still taps for 2 mana for lands with activated abilities. It's not like it hurts activating Castle Garenbrig. Slots in nicely. And again, if I have 2 other sources of green, the first Sunken could be black if I'm desperately needing it. Or blue. Or red or white. Depending what you're splashing. As always, it's not hard if it needs that 1 mana of the splashing color. Which can be pretty nice, opening up potential sideboard options. I don't have a lot of early creatures, so if you have a good sweeper, Extinction Event, Culling Ritual, something that just destroys all creatures, the turn or 2 before you play big stuff, you just destroy everything the opponent has, and you don't lose anything yourself. There's no cheap stuff out, and I like it. It's like Dinosaur Control combo mid-range aggro, because everything has haste. It's kind of where I get the aggro part, but it's like it just jams everything together. Kind of, a little bit. The best of all the worlds, and that is pretty much the best hand. Again, I draw into Castle, Commune to dig, Sylvan to grab it, Archdruids to grab it. There's a high likelihood I should be seeing Castle Garenbrig somehow, some way. I will be able to make 7 with the lands I have at the moment. Oh shoot, a Thoughtseize, man. I mean, it's a little bit rough. They'll get rid of Carnage Tyrant? Maybe Ghalta. Okay. Oh, got another Ghalta, not too bad. It's very good with Vaultborn Tyrant. 1 Ghalta puts Vaultborn out with the second Ghalta. All the draw triggers. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. But, yeah, okay. What was I saying? Such a high chance of somehow, oh look, the Rakdos Vampires opponent didn't get Sorin and Vein Ripper on turn 3. Doesn't always happen. Good. Good, now they're mostly dead. Pretty good. A decent chance of that happening. Wait until the end of their turn, just so, I don't know, if I was going to grab a creature, they don't have the opportunity to maybe Thoughtseize in the second main phase. They can't respond to this, pretty much. That's what I'm getting at. Get a land. Creature for 7. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Okay. Done. Oh man, I almost feel bad. Almost. I maybe they do have a Thoughtseize. Okay. Sorin and Vein Ripper now. They went Duress, and there's nothing to get rid of. I love it. What, you gonna use removal? Oh no, they're not. Okay. Ooh, Boom is right. You're gonna kill Gishath. That's fine by me. You still take 15. Or are you gonna kill Regisaur? Or are you gonna kill the token? It's all bad. The token is not so bad, but quit at this point. But it is nice, I must admit. Gishath itself having haste in this moment, I would, yeah. Oh, surprise! I still get to attack, and here it is. I connect. This is what it's all about. I don't even need white to play it, or red. The opponent is just dead. Oh, yeah. Oh,
I am inevitable.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
This is not a joke. Scorpion. That is big. The boom. It all feels good. Red Rain. Good game. But it's not like this is a crazy, wacky thing. I didn't just whip this up. It's not like I'm playing for 2 hours to get a camera quality moment. This is what it's normally meant to do. I think it does it often enough. Sometimes it doesn't, but if you stumble, you're extra dead. Extra dead. I don't know. Scorpion, that is pretty hard. Ghalta Stampede Tyrant for me. Just because I love this type of dinosaur deck. That's my favorite. But Gishath, yeah. Pretty much the most popular dinosaur commander. Pantlaza, also up there. But this is like the OG. Pretty much the OG. Maybe it still is. But that's not a fluke. That's what it's going to do. Gishath, make sure everything goes down. Gishath is extra haste. Like you saw, oftentimes I lose because of that. I play one Regisaur or one Palani's Hatcher. The opponent has removal, they kill it, and I don't get to attack with everybody. And then the opponent sweeps on the following turn. I lose everything, but this extra haste, whether it continues to always be Gishath or somebody else, we'll keep it the same. We won game 1. Pick your poison. Could come in just because this might be Rakdos Vampires. You never know. Gishath, number 1 for you. Okay. We think different dinosaurs are... Oh, wow, that hand is number 1. Because that's all the mana I need. I love it when that happens. Thoughtseize, and I'm still able to make 6. They rip Sylvan Scrying, sadly, but I'm still going to make 6. I could draw another land. I would get... Oh, I get to 7. I could get a Sylvan to get another Sunken. I would make 8. But we're on track for T-Rex and Vaultborn. That feels pretty good. As long as it's not you-know-who. Yeah. Well, if it is your first ever deck, absolutely, I can understand that. Colossification and Cure. I have not tried that yet. But again, I am just fortunate. I continue to dodge the turn 3 Vein Ripper. Maybe, perhaps this opponent is a little bit new. They don't have the mythic rare wild cards for the Vein Ripper. But getting rid of an Ashiok Dreamrender, not something I usually expect to see in Vampires, I guess. Well, it's not too bad. Now they're probably, maybe, extra dead. Archdruid's Charm. We're going to search for Ghalta. Next turn I make 7 with the Cavern of Souls. We should draw into the 8th land. I think I would prefer to have Ghalta coming up. Zakama and... Oh, I don't know. Zakama might be number 2. Right below Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. Of course, Ghalta Stampede Tyrant is a fairly recent addition. The OG Ghalta Primal Hunger definitely up there. I gotta do something. Huh. Back to work. All right. Hopefully work continues to go well, or will go well for anybody that is listening on your drive to work, or it went well if you're listening on your drive home. Yeah. I don't know. There is just so many dinosaurs to love. It is kind of hard to pick at this point. So many lovely legendary dinosaurs and non-legendary, really. It's we're spoiled. Ooh, that's lovely stuff. Vaultborn Tyrant, play it safe. Gotta be Vaultborn. Okay, still looking all right. We get one more draw for the turn. Vaultborn could die, and good. Now we get 2 draws. We're gonna get 2 closer. Draw land. Ooh, that's okay. It's okay. They might be about dead. I hope. Well, it's kind of rough a little bit. We should still be pretty safe. Well, you never know. Okay. Loads of wins. All right, I'll do my absolute best. I try to do my best. Yeah, we're not dead yet. Land a tap. You can do it. Oh, yeah. That's you die. Oh, shucks. Too slow. Again. Phew. There you go. I love it. It's all about, kind of recently, I'm going to write a primer for this, but trying to go over every possible scenario. Why do you keep this hand? Why not? Why does one hand maybe look good based on statistical probability of drawing into something? Sunken and an Overgrown Tomb with a Sylvan Scrying, you're going to get that Castle Garenbrig. 3 lands. You draw into an Archdruid's Charm to all of a sudden search for and put out the second Sunken, and you're making 7 with that combination. It didn't look good. You had 2 lands, and boom, it just comes together ruthlessly.
You won! You did it!
Oh, I did it again. Must be a fluke. This is not a viable deck whatsoever, as the random commenter on Reddit said. The odd time people have said it. That's okay. It takes a little bit of time to believe. Certainly, you go up to somebody who doesn't know and you say, hey, I can do good with a dinosaur deck. They're probably not going to believe you. Fine by me. I know what I can do, and that is the most important thing. And you guys know what can be done. You can have faith. The real Bruce Lee. Who beat Bruce Lee? I think a couple people did. Sometimes it's a little fun to poke the bear a bit, nicely. One of us knows what can be done, what success can be found where, and the other person doesn't know at all. That's good. I guess it's the fake Bruce Lee. The real Bruce Lee masquerading as something else. Right, at least one more match. Yeah, we can. I could do 4 or 5, but I do have to work in the morning. Kind of early. I was feeling under the weather this morning, so I did take the day off, and fortunately, better. Under the weather is an understatement. Won't go into too much detail, but not a pretty sight. Yeah. Okay, that's a good hand. We have Castle Garenbrig, part of the package to make a bunch. Commune. Turn 2, before we play the second. We use Commune to dig, possibly for the second Sunken. That's right. Oh, or we're just dead. Gruul aggro. Fortunately, they weren't on the play. I like that. It's a Cavern of Souls. We'll still go with Castle Garenbrig. We don't have a forest at the moment to help the second one enter untapped. And I couldn't have made 2 mana for Sylvan. I already used 1, so next turn we'll see. Alright, boom. We can play Carnage Tyrant coming up on turn 4. That's pretty good. This Gruul Slickshot aggro opponent hasn't played any creatures, technically. Kumano faces Kakazan, becoming a creature, the first one. No Slickshot Showoff, Monstrous Rage, stuff to buff it. Oh boy, who would have guessed? Question okay. If they don't kill us next turn, they're dead. Let's take that bet. Let's take that bet. Boom. I need everybody to cross your fingers. Oh, big time. Oh boy, I just need to live. 1 health, 2 health, doesn't matter. 5, okay. Play the Slickshot for 2. I like the sounds that. Okay. And the Questing Druid, play the Questing. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, that should be it. 9, 11, oh. Play with fire. Oh, it's so close. It is an aggro deck. Well, I don't know. They're pretty cool that they were just 1 turn away from being absolutely dead. Culling Ritual, that's kind of the thing I like. The thing I've kind of defaulted to. You could do a bunch of other stuff. It could be pick your poison to maybe get rid of the Slickshot Showoff, but they just might not play it. The pick your poison could be sitting there, perhaps. Yeah, we get the Culling Ritual early enough. They lose all their creatures. Kumano faces Kakazan if they have it out. Even if it's an enchantment, it is still destroyed. Make a bunch of mana. Go with Archdruid's Charm, as we may have wanted to anyways. We destroy at least 3 non-land permanents and poof. All of a sudden, their chances evaporate. Yeah. We get to surprise them at the very least. They don't know we have the potential of the sweeper, and they are feeling pretty good. They just aren't as aware. They dodged a big bullet. They mulliganed twice, which does make me feel pretty good. A reasonable chance, but of course this is an aggressive deck, and we know how fast that can go downhill. Question becomes, do I want to go with Sylvan Scrying on turn 2? Ziatora's Proving Ground always has to enter tapped. Gonna take that turn off. Hey, let's go with Commune. Regisaur Alpha as well. We're going to supercharge our swing if we do our thing. Ghalta putting everybody out. Having 2 Regisaurs, maximizing the haste. Maybe getting the win that way. Or maybe not. But we got our Source of Black with Ziatora's hopefully seeing Culling Ritual at some point here. We play Carnage Tyrant next turn. That's still, maybe good enough. We'll find out. Carnage Tyrant or Culling Ritual, one of those 2 things. Okay, Blossoming Defense, maybe. Okay, we're not dead yet. Again, the opponent has stumbled a wee bit. Carnage Tyrant might scare off the aggression from the opponent. We might have a fighting chance. Oh boy. Ooh, they played that Stomping Ground. Hope they don't get Blossoming Defense. Good, good, good. Hope they don't have Blossoming Defense in their hands. Are they thinking of using it on the Monastery Swiftspear to get it to 6 power to trade with Carnage Tyrant? That is also... Oh, Tyver stands. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, no, we're still not dead. Still not dead. Regisaur Alpha, multiple blockers. I love that. Very nice. You just have to survive. Oh boy. Strap yourselves in. Oh, yes, good, good. Oh, ooh. Overgrown Tomb tapped, another Regisaur Alpha. That might be about it. We wait until Ghalta next turn. We wait. I'm not... we're at 2. That's too risky. Could be a stomp. There could be a number of things where we do die. Just straight to the face. But I'm not taking any chances. I wait until the turn where they're definitely dead. Is this the turn? Well, we'll see. I think that should be it. 19 plus 6. Yeah. That's got to be it. Maybe. At the very least, I suspect we'd probably be trading with everybody. Those dinosaur tokens do have trample. A little bit of damage does continue on through, which is also pretty good. Maybe they do have play with fire. No, they would have done that already. Okay. There we go. Toadstool dead. Again, we just have to not die until the opponent does. It's good. We got the win without Culling Ritual. The aggro opponent, they can make magic happen with 2 lands. Sometimes that's all you need. A bunch of cheap creatures for 1, you pump them up, and you still die. 2 is pretty scary. Just luckily it was slow enough. Now we get us a perfect 3 lands, Source of Black with Ziatoras, Commune with Dinosaurs to get the 4th land, hoping it's Sunken Citadel. And now, as long as it's not the craziest nut draws ever, oh boy, they're in for a world of trouble. Big time. Again, if we don't draw a Sunken Commune to start, see if we get a Sunken played as the 2nd land, our land for the turn, and yeah. Well, that's okay. I can go with Castle, Commune, might as well search for... Yeah, Overgrown Tomb. Alright. We just have to survive 2 turns. We might not be able to. Could be mostly dead here. Monstrous Rage on the Slickshot, and boom. Okay, nothing to pump him up. Oh boy. Here goes nothing. This could be interesting. Okay. Alright, not too bad. 6. Well, we're down to 9. Yes. Attack. And die. Oh. Close. Pretty darn close. Well, if we're at 1, sweep them. Would have made 4. Yeah. You can't be good against every type of deck, but you can see how just razor thin. Maybe sprinkling in some early creature that gains life. Verdant Sun's Avatar. Well, it's not an early creature, but there's always going to be some type of rough matchup. Culling Ritual, at least for me, at the moment, it's good enough. Yes, definitely get them next time. Culling Ritual covering so much stuff. Sometimes not quite fast enough against the aggro decks, but knowing that I get to sweep any deck that has little stuff. Little creatures, enchantments, artifacts, boom. Boom. I'll get the wins. Sometimes when the aggro deck stumbles is a little bit too slow, but then also I'll get some wins when I get to go off with Culling Ritual, sweeping everything. Combining those two scenarios, I feel like it gets enough wins against aggro, and then sometimes the other times you just lose. Well, I've had worse nights, that's for sure. That's a good hand. Big time. 2 lands, 1 sunken. Oh, it's another aggro deck, and they're on the play. Oy vey. Mono red Slickshot, perhaps it seems. Daring, aren't we? Oh, there's a double Swift Spear. No monstrous rage. Okay, play with fire. No, light up the stage. Oh, okay. Oh, Castle Garenbrig, extra nice. Commune to search for, well, possibly another sunken. That wasn't the case, but Ziatora's, we got it down. Next turn, Sylvan to put another sunken out. We search for the second sunken and play it in the same turn. Or we just die this turn. It could be Wizard's Lightning, which they can cast for 1 red, because I got the G2. Oh, it's double Wizard's Lightning? Okay. So. Technically, if they draw a land, they're only dealing 4 next turn. So, we'll search for the other sunken, and we would have had a little bit better chance if perhaps we were on the play. Can't always be on the play. Okay, that does it. Can't do anything different. Single target removals, well, that wouldn't really have saved us. Perhaps it would have bought time in a little bit. We'll just do the thing, culling, boom. Of course, I do expect there is the Slickshot Showoff. We didn't see it. That's basically guaranteed this day and age. If you're playing that sort of a deck, it's Slickshot. That should basically be the first thing you redeem with your rare wildcard. If it's mono red, that might be the only rare. Possibly. This hand is, well, it's more perfect than the last one. We don't have our source of black, but we have, again, all the mana we need. Well, now we got our source of black. That's good. Now we got our... Oh, okay. Now they're dead. We search for Ghalta. They're smoked. Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You never know. But we do have an out. That's really what I'm getting at. Okay. Vaultborn Tyrant should allow us to stabilize, I think. As long as they don't do too many crazy things. Get him. Seven mana, turn 4 is still pretty respectable. 7 mana that the opponent can't do a whole lot about. As long as it's not double Wizard's Lightning, maybe we can do something. Oh. Okay. It's only 11. Hey, I'm playing Vaultborn. It's not nothing. We got a blocker for the Soulscar Mage, and... Alright. Okay, good. Yeah, I like the looks of this. Must have something up their sleeve, but maybe something to deal damage to Vaultborn. That would be good. If it died in combat to Soulscar Mage. Or we just died to the aggression. I don't know. Close. Close but no cigar. But it is nice to know if we just survived one more turn. We're at -1. A couple times there was -1, -2. Only surviving one more turn would have meant death to the opponent. Guaranteed. It's not like maybe we would have killed him. We would have killed him. Which is an interesting thing. Slowing him down just a touch. A sweeper for 3. That's a very real possibility. But the sweepers for 3... Well, a lot of them are in double red or double black, which can be difficult. Needing the double color... Rough to achieve in some cases. Oh, definitely there is ways to gain life. Colt, the main way being Vaultborn, but of course Vaultborn a little bit too slow in that case. So, really, should it just be sprinkled in that I have a creature an earlier thing to gain life? If all I need is to survive with, a couple more. If I'm dying at -1, -2, -3, maybe I only need to gain 4 or 5 life to save me in a lot of scenarios. That absolutely could be something to consider. I'm keeping it. It doesn't look good, but everything else, every creature in the deck, lovely. Fine by me. Absolutely. I could mulligan, I could have a hand with 1 land, and I would be kicking myself. Absolutely. Eventually. Wonder if it's going to be another aggressive deck. I don't think so with the Gandalf avatar, but, well, it could be okay. Ooh, what do we have up the sleeve now? We'll go with Sylvan Scrying, search for that Sunken, see if we draw another Sunken next turn. We'll wait to use Commune, that's what I'm getting at. We could draw something that, again, changes what I would want to grab. If I use it too early and I grab something that I think I need and then I draw something else that I don't need because I grabbed the first thing, well, you get the idea. Amalia. Okay, Culling Ritual. That's going to be the thing of choice to smoke them. It's helped me win in, a couple cases quite nicely. Yeah, Sylvan Scrying next turn, grab and play the second Sunken. And with the extra green, go with Commune. Finally at that point, hopefully grabbing Ghalta, hopefully continuing to, stopping the flood. I don't need any more lands at this point, of course. I mean, there is a risk that this could have happened, and we also could be just straight up dead. But of course, use this Sylvan. It's always going to be a land. It can only be a land. Get it done out of the way. Get the Sylvan down, or the Sunken down. Then I can use Archdruids to search for Ghalta, or maybe Commune gets Ghalta, or Vaultborn. Any creature I see I can play, other than Regisaur Alpha, or Palani's Hatcher, or Gishath, but you get the idea. Oh, look, it's Collected Company. Eventually, once they get the... Pretty sure it's Collected Company. It might not be. We could be surprised, of course. Well, Commune with Dinosaurs and then Collected Company. Maybe they thought it was going to have a little bit of interaction with that 1 green from Sunken. I might have taken out Amalia at instant speed. Oh goodness. Collected Company to get 1 thing, the Deep Cavern Bat. I don't know, that's not too bad. Vaultborn, Tyrranax Rex, Carnage Tyrant, all lovely stuff coming up. I'm okay. I don't feel too bad at the moment. Yeah, we should be alright. Oh, like I said, boom, big. Hopefully that's going to be fast enough. Archdruid's Charm, if they do their Amalia thing at instant speed, we could have Tyrranax Rex deal damage to her and get her. That might be our saving thing. Alright. Don't do Amalia. Oh. I don't feel like they have it. They probably would have done it. Huh. They're going to set up to do it. Or I just draw another Tyrranax Rex and they're dead. Next turn. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe. I could search for and play Carnage Tyrant, but again, actually I have 6. I could play both Archdruid's Charms. So we'll see if they... Court of Calling, you know the drill. I don't think they're going to do what they hope to do. They know Archdruids could potentially do something. Archdruids could take out the deep cavern bat to get us back Regisaur. At the very least, I think they're done for. Attack with everybody. Do the Amalia thing. I believe Lively Dirge does it. 3, 5 in total. Search your library. Okay. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Oh, shucks. Got him. Phew. Yeah. Again, just like the vampires. You know, Amalia doesn't always do their thing on turn 3. Of course, it is very consistent. The Amalia deck, they have quite a few ways to assemble all the pieces to get exploring, gaining life, exploring. Amalia getting to 20 power, destroying everybody, sometimes killing you that turn. If they've played Amalia on turn 2 and they start the trigger chain on turn 3, Amalia has been out, she can't attack, and you die. But we got the job done, game 1, and now Culling Ritual, well, that's going to be also hopefully getting the job done. We get to surprise them quite nicely. That's going to be good. Taking out all their treasures, pretty much every single creature this opponent has, other than the whatchamacallit. The Sentinel of the Nameless City costs 3, but other than that, it's basically every creature they have. That could be a good hand. 3 communes. I mean, we're going to be digging for lands at the very least. Not the worst thing in the world. I've seen a lot worse. Oh, okay, it's going to be... I jinxed myself. I said what could happen, and it's... gee, I wonder if the Wild Growth Walker is in their hand. You never know. It might not be. Again, there's nothing we could do. There are a couple sideboard options, but get that concede button ready. Oh, phew, okay. Almost jumped the gun there. Well, they still gain some life. They hit me for a little bit. It's not over till it's over. Ooh. I do like that Archdruid's Charm as well. I also like the Forest. With the second Commune, we're hoping to see a second Sunken. Oh, we see a second Sunken. I chose the Forest instead of Ziatora's just to, well, continue to have lands that enter untapped. No Wild Growth Walker? Huh? Maybe. If we can play Vaultborn Tyrant next turn, it might be very good for us. Very good. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Like I said, can be very consistent. Court of Calling, searching for, and putting the Wild Growth Walker out at instant speed, which is nasty. They can start the combo at instant speed, finding that final piece. And yeah. Well, we didn't get him that time, but if Vaultborn Tyrant was out, it would have been destroyed by Amalia's trigger. It would have made a copy. That copy would have blocked the big Amalia, and boom. All of a sudden, we're in the races. We're off to the races. Just very close. Kind of like the aggro decks. Just like one turn sooner, tweak a little bit, and everybody's going to be extra scared, I think. Oh, yeah. Boom. Big time. 3 lands. We don't have 3 sources of green, sadly, for the Archdruid's Charm, but we got the source of black in Culling Ritual. That's going to be the best bet. Ooh, Selfless Savior. That's a little bit rough. 3 sources of green right there. All right. I like the looks of this. They don't have Amalia or Wild Growth Walker. Of course, Prosperous Innkeeper, the way that they can gain life. But at the moment, it's looking very positive. We sweep them next turn. I don't think they're going to get the combo going, but you never know. Could be Collected Company, which might find Amalia plus the Wild Growth Walker. That would be problematic. However, it's going to be problematic either way. We know what we have to do. Three. Okay. I was just checking that I couldn't also play Vaultborn. Destroying enough green things, making enough green mana to activate Castle Garenbrig and have extra stuff. Had to get it out of the way. Selfless Savior, sacrificing and giving Indestructible to the Innkeeper. That was always a possibility. Oh boy. But we got Vaultborn. We're okay. We should be. Vaultborn may be drawing Ghalta. When they do their thing, it's destroyed. We draw a land, and oh, we got a land. Does enter tapped, but let's hope the Collected Company's one card again. Collected Company. They could put 2 creatures out. That it's very good for us. Play Amalia. Do it. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world, but yeah, it's not the worst. Definitely. Does it make sense to play Palani's Hatcher? Well, might as well. Get a card draw from the trigger. Maybe. I got Court of Calling, perhaps. You never know. Okay, good. We gained some life. We can tank now Amalia's power. She gets to 21. We got 22 if I didn't want to block at all. I like this. But we also gain 3 more life. We'll go to 25 if they do their thing. We're about to find out. Do you? Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Oh boy. No, that not the end of the world. They'll gain a bunch of life. I'll have a blocker. Again, if I want to block. But like I said, I could tank everything, maintain the copy of Vaultborn Tyrant, gain some life next turn, and have a bunch of blockers with Regisaur, stall and stabilize. We just have to hope they don't get Aetherflux Reservoir, an artifact they pay 50 life, and they can deal 50 damage to us, target player. As long as that's not on top, we have a chance. But we could also play Ghalta Stampede Tyrant and get him that way. We're not dead. We're absolutely not dead. We do have a way out, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, how are those Thought Seizes tasting? Ooh. Thoughtseize might not save you here. Oh man, I love this. Just sit back, relax, and
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
I'm gonna have a nap. Get in there. Oh, she's only at 19. Oof. Oh, there's the Ether Flux. Okay. Not terrible. Just have to get Ghalta pretty much next turn. Okay, we got a blocker. Oh, they drew it. Never mind. I thought they had done that on their turn, so. Leyline of Sanctity would protect against that particular win condition, but, well, we don't have Leyline of Sanctity in. But as you can see, if it wasn't on the top, we would have had a chump blocker, save ourselves a little bit, or just take the damage, go down to 2, and hope we draw what we need to draw. Yeah, we got a game plan against a fairly common deck. Get him next time. Athena. I suspect this could be Celestia Angels. Hopefully not. I don't have any way to stop life gain at the moment. Could be the Dinosaurs, Rampaging Ferocidon, or Giant Cindermaw, both costing 2 and a red. Lovely stuff. Often enough, though, against Angels, that stuff gets killed. Sadly. Azorius Control. Okay, I like the looks of this. We'll go with Commune just in case they have counter spells. Grabbing Cavern of Souls against, well, if it is a deck with counter spells, that's good. It's good. Cavern stopping all of that. They know we're a dinosaur deck. We have a Cavern now. Ooh, it is, it's not looking pretty. I'm sure it's going to get countered, but I want to see. I hope it doesn't. And oh, you can't do that. If they had a counter spell, they messed up big time. Especially if I draw a Sunken. Oh, I don't draw a Sunken, but I have an Archdruid. I can respond to when they do something. I'm sure they'll do something at some point. We'll wait. We got time. We'll get there. If they do something for 4 mana, boom. Archdruids immediately. Teferi, Wandering Emperor. You get the idea. Just patience. Well, they only have 1, so now they're probably done. They could do Spell Pierce. Oh, they don't do Spell Pierce. Now they're likely done. You just, see ya. Smoked. Done. You're dead. You're not coming back from this. You're just not. This is my favorite deck to face. And you're probably about to see why. They only have 1 mana. Hopefully the token doesn't get March with Otherworldly lighted. Maybe Palani's Hatcher will. But we don't get to attack with Carnage Tyrant. It could draw out a sweeper, but I like the slight chance that I might get a connect with this token. Well, gee. Oh, whoever would have thought that's how things would have turned out. I did. Get him. Get him good. I don't have to change anything. Which is quite nice indeed. Oh! I don't know. Perfect. Exactly at 2 hours. Oh! I'm glad to do 2 hours. I want to do 3-4 hours. Get to that. But again, there's... well, life is life. I don't get to do this full time quite yet, but I'll continue to do it as much as possible. That's a nightcap. Yes, very good games, Victor. You beat the Azorius Control opponent so incredibly bad. They have 0 chance, but beaten so bad that they just scoop. They don't even bother playing game 2 because it's so completely helpless. It's my turn to make them helpless. another deck that might make you feel helpless, because the counter spells, the sweepers, yeah, you get to do that. I love it. I love having you guys watch right now, later on, whatever it is, whatever you do, whether it's EDH with dinos. Absolutely, Victor, 100%. That is a good suggestion. EDH Commander is the most popular format. I don't know. It's hard to say. Balancing, growing the channel faster, better, but also doing what I want to do. Should it be a balance? Should it be mostly what I want to do? Because that would, make it easier to avoid burnout. I don't see myself ever really burning out. I'll just keep doing whatever I can whenever I can. It's pretty much impossible to burn out with that, but it is something to consider for sure. Yeah, definitely a balance. I like that. Absolutely. It doesn't make sense to do something that would take away from what you like the most, but again, Dinosaur EDH, it's still playing dinosaurs. Again, this is RV game, so I could play any game I want. I have the potential, and I have done other games as well. Yeah, that's why I like to do this as it is, comfortable, relaxing, like a buddy, Victor. Like you mentioned, something a little bit different. It's good. All right. Have a good time in the factory, packing coffee, doing construction, whatever. Have a good rest of your time zone. Yeah. Have a good night, a good morning, a good evening, afternoon, and I guess I'll start the countdown. Get the explosion. I'm gonna time it real good.